Hello, and welcome back to Hollow Knight with me, Stormy, or Stormbees. I am Stormy though. So this little nice man, nice creature, gave me basically, where is it? Gave me a little thing. I forgot what this is called. I'm trying to think of the encyclopedia. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. But he gave me a list of a journal to keep track of everything I fought before. So that's fun. Oh, okay, so defeat 3 or more. Oh, it's it's Snorm or whatever I called it. A Gruzmother. I am sorry, I didn't know you were a mother, I wouldn't have killed you. So this is everything I fought. Husk Hornhead. The remains of a bug animated by strange force. I don't know if this stuff is important to read, because like there might be lore, but Husk Warrior, Husk Guard, and the False Knight. A maggot driven mad by the force inhabits a stolen armored shell. Weak creatures love to steal strength. Okay. Oh, it's a Balder. Moss Creep, perfect. Creeper. Oh man, it's called a Shade. Echo of a previous life, defeated to retake its power and become whole. Each of us leaves an imprint on something when we die, a stain on the world. I don't know how much longer this kingdom can bear the weight of so many past lives. So am I being reincarnated? Is that what's going on? I guess I should go kill the depression. I'm still gonna call it the depression, by the way. I just think it fits really well, so. Elio? Elio, hi! Hey, baby. Hey. Woomy. Yeah. I think those are my favorite guys. I don't think they didn't have names in the encyclopedia, which sucks because I want to name them. I guess I could personally name them actually. I don't think I could remember all their names though. My mind is not made for such a grand task. So I've already went that way. Let's keep going this way. Let's explore. Nice. It's you! Oh, okay. Goodbye. New journal entry. Cool. I don't know if that person was a friend or foe. I think they look like they could possibly give me their ability to jump though, which I could really use. Don't you dare. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Mother. Stop it! Okay. I think it looks like a friend. I've seen fan art that kind of looked like, I think I've seen people make OC's original characters out of them before. So maybe it is friend. I don't care much. I won't go get the money. I should probably find another beetle, like a beetle station. I forgot what it's called, but oh my god! Oh my god! I'm sorry for yelling. That scared me. Hi, cutie. You're adorable. Get over here. I'm gonna die. Oh. Man, Woomy? Where's the Woomy? Can't jump up that high. Gosh dang it, Woomy. Oh, I want to play Splatoon. You know, I get into moods with Splatoon where I'm like, hi there again. I'm obsessed with it, like super obsessed for like a day. And then I stop playing it because it's so repetitive in like a boring way, you know? It's not like, I mean, games are kind of meant to be repetitive, I feel like. That's how gameplay works. But I feel weird comparing Splatoon to Persona, but that's like the other game that I'm playing right now. Where like, you know, you you kill enemies, you blah blah blah. It's the same thing over and over again, but like there's a story to actually go through, so it's not that boring. But Splatoon, I'm just like, I guess I'm gonna fight more people and splat. Hello? I guess I'm just gonna like, I swear to God. Up there. What's up here? But Splatoon is just so repetitive, and that's why I really love. I think everybody loves Salmon Run. It's just so fun. Everything about Salmon Run is so awesome. Should I critique? Should I analyze why I think Salmon Run is better than other Splatoon, normal Splatoon? Hello? I don't think I should touch that. That seems like a bad idea. Huh. Anyway, here's my gamer opinion. Can I pass those guys? My gamer opinion on why I think Salmon Run is better than normal Splatoon. Number 1. I like killing the enemies, which is weird because I can pass them. I wouldn't consider myself. I'm gonna go the other way. I wouldn't consider myself a fan of like root and 2D point and shooties. I'm not a fan of gun games usually. But I don't know, it's fun because it's just hunting enemies, and plus there's still teamwork and it's fun. Plus items are randomized and you actually get like really good rewards out of it. Which actually, that's a problem I have with Splatoon is I very much don't stop. I very much don't like the leveling system. Like I get why it's the way it is, but you level so slowly. And as someone who like, and maybe it's because like, I mean I know it's because I don't play enough, but I don't. Sorry, I can't talk super well while I'm doing this. I don't think that mother. What was I gonna say? I was talking about Splatoon. I don't think that if I must sweep. If you're gonna have a game where you level up by, you know, winning battles and inking things, then why aren't we, I guess, incentivizing actually inking? If that makes sense. Like the game is obviously like, hey, you wanna ink things so you can win for your team. Like, that's how the game works. But if I don't win a match and I still like manage to like ink over like 100 or 1,000 paint points or whatever they're called, then like why don't I get the fucking 1,000 paint point bonus like you do when you win? I think that's so stupid. Like the game already incentivizes like, hey, you should be. I knew it. I knew you were there, buddy. The game already incentivizes like, hey, you're supposed to care more about inking than killing players. But like, and I guess that's what the 1,000 bonus is for at the end. But like, if I don't get it, how do I word this? How do I phrase it? I could probably write an essay about this, honestly. Cause it gets my goat, you know? Let me level up. I always see people and they're like, hey, I've leveled up to 99 twice. And I'm like, how did you do that? How do you have the patience to play this game for that long? And that's coming from someone who enjoys this game. But if you're incentivizing like painting over killing and like splatting people, then why don't you go like full on and actually make it so you level up faster if you actually focus on splatting? Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not fair to say. I didn't explore that fully. Maybe it's not fair to say. Maybe it's not. I'm not a game designer. I don't know how games... I was gonna say I don't know how games work. I do know how games work. I've been playing games my whole life, but... I don't know, it seems just... I don't know. Like, there's a reason why Salmon Run is more popular, right? Oh, I have to go back up here. There's a reason why people seem to enjoy that gameplay more. Oh, fuck. Do I have to go back around? I have to go back around. No, it's this place again. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Plus, like, Salmon Run gives you so much cool stuff. It's like, here, do you want clothing and money and items that will, in fact, help you level up faster or get more money? Mother of Gorsh. I'm praying to my god Goofy, I'm sorry. I shouldn't get so religious. Yeah. Like, some people... I forgot again. Some people still play Splatoon, though, for... combat reasons, which is fine. Like, it's a fun game to, like, fight others in, obviously, but it just feels weird that, obviously, you can... God, even recently, I was playing it maybe, like, last week, and there was just, like, one guy. Obviously, the teams are randomized, but there was one guy who, like, no matter what team he's on, no matter what was going around him, he was just, like, solely focused on killing people, and I'm like, dude, come on. Like, if he wasn't on my team, it sucked because, if he wasn't on my team, it sucked because he's obviously... Oh, that was close. Let me cut this down. If he wasn't on my team, it sucked because he'd be killing me relentlessly, which makes sense for, you know, a defense standpoint. You don't want other squids to ink your space, I get it. But then if he was on my team, like, we'd almost always lose because he would not be helping at all. And I'm just like, please. Please, I'm just trying to level up. I'm just trying to level up my gear and stuff. Anyway, I'll stop with the Splatoon talk. I'm just... It gets my goat, you know? It gets my goat going because I just want to level up. And that's the other thing, too, is... Like, why am I playing if not to level up and, like... I don't know. Usually when you play a game, it's like, oh, it should be for fun, obviously. And Splatoon's fun for, like, the first 3 matches. And then the rest of it just kind of becomes really boring. Maybe Salmon Run should just be, like, a constant. Like, instead of making it a timed event, just make it always, you know? I know I'd prefer that a lot more than normal Splatoon. This episode is just, this whole episode is just me talking about why I think Splatoon is flawed, but not even in, like, a coherent way. Is this where Mr. Mans is? Oh, there's a bench. Thank you. Can I check my map? Okay, cool. And this all started because I heard the woomy of a worm. A wormy, if you will. Hi? I gotta stop greeting everybody. Oh. Oh! No, I got it. I didn't know Ganondorf was in this game. Oh, I would love to play... Oh, I want to play Breath of the Wild, actually, too. Oh. Am I in a graveyard? Breath of the Wild is another game that I'd absolutely adore playing for this channel. Like, it would be such a long journey, and I don't know if anybody's still interested in watching that, but... I'm not good at this game. I don't know if anybody would want to watch that, but that game is probably one of my favorite games of, like, all time. Besides, I don't know, I was gonna say Pokemon Heart Gold, but I don't know if that was one of my first video games, I guess Nintendo games, I should say. I think my first, I actually, obviously, I've stated before that I'm, like, a huge Nintendo fangirl, which will always be true, but I actually started out with PlayStation. That was my first, console. What? Hello? Let me heal, actually. But the PlayStation was my first console, so I grew up with Sonic, actually, but Sonic Unleashed. which is... Oh. Hi? It is too dark in here for my liking. Oh, fuck. There's a item in here that lets me, like... I didn't mean to do that. See farther right. I'm gonna leave for now. I want to be able to actually see what I'm doing. Wrong button. But yeah, I grew up with Sonic and then also Sly Cooper, which are still some of my favorites, honestly. Maybe not Sonic as much. I haven't played a Sonic game in so long, and I'm a big fan of the Sonic fandubs from Snapcube. And honestly, discovering those has made me really nostalgic for Sonic games. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I should play... I could probably do a Sonic Unleashed playthrough. There's Sonic games for... I can't make it over there yet. Oh! Hello there, friend. Can I walk on you? No. Well... I thought he was a platform that I could, like, jump onto and he'd help me, like, get across the water. I think I'm too trusting for video games. I just want to believe in the good nature of these bugs. Maybe I should write down Sonic, though, as a game that I could, that I could potentially play. Where am I going? Again, that's also if people are actually interested in watching that. Because I know I would love to play. Maybe Sonic Mania. Hey, buddy. Get over here. You rapscallion. So, I don't think I can actually jump that far yet. So I guess we can go back the other way. Unless I'm missing something. Which could definitely be the case. Please don't. I could use the coins, though. I'm gonna need coins to buy stuff. Because I still have... What was I gonna say? I still have one map thing left to buy, and then I could... Yeah. Dude, are you... You can't see my face, but I just, like, I had an office moment where I was, like, staring at the metaphorical camera. Don't you dare. Please give me coins. I need to buy map stuff and then also stuff so I don't die. God, you said that Cheeto... What? They have Cheeto balls, right? They have, like... Actually, that brings up a... It brings up a really nice memory, actually. So, my uncle... Wait, where are you coming from? My uncle owns a cabin, out in the middle of nowhere. I forget if I mentioned this before. But he owns this cabin, really nice place. It's in the middle of farmland, and, it's, like, on a hill. It's really sweet. I have a lot of good memories there, but we'd have yearly family reunions out there, and my uncle, a different uncle, I have 5 uncles on that side of the family. Let's call my uncle Charles. So, hi again. So this uncle, like, he was heavy set, nothing against that, of course, but he was heavy set, so he'd always bring out, like, tons and tons of snacks for these reunions. Especially since, like, I was, like, 6, and he was like, yeah, I know that the kids really love, you know, Cheetos, or whatever, whatever kind of pretzel there is, or potato chips. Because everybody else would be bringing out, like, actual food, since we would be having, like, a feast. And, but he would bring out, he'd buy this specific brand, I don't remember the brand, sadly, but the specific brand of cheese balls, as in, like, they're like Cheetos, but they were balls. And it would just be in a big old jug. Sorry, I'm trying to find this lady. I shouldn't actually assume that she's a lady. But he'd just bring out this big old container of cheese balls, and my dad would get mad because he'd be like, wait, I can't feed my children just these snacks, which is a shame because they were really good. But so we'd always sneak them And Charles would always, you know, give them to us when my dad wasn't looking. A tool machine with a symbol of a bench. Insert Geo. Obviously. We'd also practice, like, try to catch food in our mouths. Hello? We'd also practice, like, you know when you toss something in the air and catch it with your mouth? We'd do that but like, I'd throw one to my brother and he would try to catch it. Always failing, of course, but... Man. But anyway, that's what the enemy projectiles remind me of. It actually brings back kind of a sweet memory. I haven't thought about that in a while, actually. You know what? That's the entertainment you can get on the Stormy's channel. 1 second we're analyzing why I think Splatoon is flawed, and the next minute we're reminiscing about past... I was gonna say past memories, but that's kind of inherently what a memory is, right? We're just cool like that, you know? And, well, actually, we'll end it right here. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye!